Hi there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's video, it's everyone's favorite, the completed pages video. These are all my completed pages and whips for the month of July. I can't believe, I say this every month, but I can't believe we're already in the end of the month. So I'm going to show you a little bit in my Creative Companion really quick first. So this was my theme for this month. I did not videotape that. I'm going to try to do it for next month. We'll see how it goes. My theme for next month is going to be lighthouses. So I don't know if I'm going to use stickers for that or draw it in. I don't know. But so this month it was fireflies. So I just have little fireflies. And then I did some little doodles here. And I didn't finish this last one, so I didn't get to color that in. But I have these other ones colored in and colored part of the illustration that's in the back here. So yeah, I did really well. You can see I got a lot of pages started, well, a lot of pages finished, and a lot of pages, yeah, a lot of pages finished. Yes, that's what I meant to say, I think. Okay, so let me get this all set up and I will be right back with you. Okay, we're going to start with my Johanna Basford weekly planner. I did have 2 pages that I needed to catch up on from May, and I think, yeah, so it's this one, which I really like the way that that turned out. I thought it was really cute. I used Cezanne pencils, and I did enjoy using them in this book. Really like the little galaxy background that I was able to make. Yeah, I just like the way that one turned out. And then the next one, what was the other one I did? Oh, was this one. Yeah. So this one was done with Staedtler pencils, Staedtler Ergo Soft. I love those pencils. Work wonderfully in here, work wonderfully in Johanna Basford books. Yeah, just an all around decent pencil that I don't use nearly enough. So yeah, I thought that turned out really cute. And then this month's, so we are in July, right? Yes. So here was the first one. This one was done with Crayola Super Tips, and I have a little bit of Stickles. I don't know if you'll be able to see that sparkly goodness, but I have a little bit here. And then I also used a clear jelly roll in some of the spots to get a nice sheen on some things. This was, since it was the week of July 4th, I just went very patriotic with my color palette and had some fun with that one. This was the next one. So this was with Sue Color pencils, and I really enjoyed coloring this page. I thought it turned out so fun. I like my little sunset or sunrise, I guess, either one, background. It was fun to do that with the pencils. They all blended beautifully, and this kind of started my, I'm using Sue Color pencils a little bit more often. So, yeah, just really enjoyed that. So there's that one. And then the next one was this one. So this was with my Arteza pastel pencils. And then I put a layer of Stickles over top to get, I'm hoping you can see how sparkly that is. It's so fun, so beautiful and sparkly. And then I used a circle stencil and added in some little circles with the pencils as well. And I think that turned out really cute. There's a lot of Stickles, so it's a little warpy, but it was fun. It was fun. And then the last one that I did not finish. So this is started with the Artex pencils. I did not enjoy working with them on this paper. I've used the Artex pencils in other things, and I have enjoyed them, but I didn't love it on this paper for some reason. So I stopped because I was getting frustrated and I didn't want to be angry. So I just stopped. So that is what I have for the month of July. I have some fun things coming up. I think that'll be fun. So in this one, I'm going to use Arteza products. So I have the Ink Onic and Arteza pencils that I'm going to use. Here I'm going to use some Neo colors and some metallic watercolors and see how they do on this paper. This one I'm going to try to do with watercolors. We're going to see how it goes. I'm not the best with watercolors, but I think that'd be okay. This one I'm going to try something fun with some inks, some distress inks and some pencils, and see how I like that. And then this one is with the Starjoy Gold. So some fun things coming up, fun experimenty things coming up, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, so that is all for my Johanna planner this month. All right, so next we're just gonna go, and this is not in any specific order, but I just kind of stacked these all together, so I'm hopefully not gonna have to search too long to find out what I actually used to do these pages. Let's start here with the Enchanted Faces. This is the pocket size edition by Hannah Lynn. I am in a coloring group. Check out Enchanted Faces group hashtag on Instagram to see everybody's beautiful pages. I don't post every page, but I do have a few posted on there. So this is one that I did this month. I really like how she turned out. I had the background done and I didn't really know what I wanted to do other than red hair. I think I did, yeah, so I did her red hair. And then I came in with my pencils and did the other stuff. I decided I wanted her to have darker skin. I thought that skin tone turned out really pretty. Got some stickles here on the moon behind her and some sparkly gel pens on like the hearts and parts of her outfit and stuff. I just thought she turned out super cute. I like her a lot. Then the next one is, I've tried something a little different with this one. So it's this one here. So I decided that I was going to, since there was a cute tiger, I was going to have her be, because I was going to post this on Instagram because Samway's Coloring had an Enchanted Faces hashtag this month, and I thought it would be really fun to try like a tiger skin. So that's kind of what I did there. I thought she turned out really cool. Yeah, I had fun. So I basically just went on on Pinterest and looked up like tiger face paint and just went from there. And I thought that turned out really cool. So there is my cute little tiger lady. And then the last one is this one. She's so pretty. I love the way she turned out. What was kind of a little even more special about this was Hannah Lynn featured this on her Instagram page the other day. So that made me feel really good about it. I really loved I knew again that I wanted to have red hair and red lips, but I didn't know what else to do from there. And since her hair really had these warm tones in the highlights, I went ahead and did like a whole warm color palette. So nice golden sky and clouds, and then kind of gold colored bikini. And I have gold sparkle pop pen all over the place. So hopefully you can see some of that. And I did her skin. I really liked her freckles. I'll hold her up so you can kind of see her freckles a little bit. Really like the way her freckles turned out. Just thought she turned out really pretty. So yeah, this book is coming along. We've got quite a few done in here. And I'm excited to do more for next month. Okay, so next, in Portrait of the Mermaids. So this is a book that I'm trying to finish. I did get another one done this month. It's this one, which I thought she turned out really beautiful. I'm going to hold her a little closer so you can see her a little bit. I went with like a dark jewel tone color palette for this one. And of course had to add in like gold accents here and there. I thought she turned out really cool. This is a book where I have like all the skin tones done, and then again I did a red hair for her. Lots of red hair this month on some of my portraits. Yeah, that's it really. I think she turned out really cool. I like this page a lot, and I'm excited to have another one done. So now I only have 8 pages left in this book until it's all finished, and it's so cute and I love it. So that's Portrait of the Mermaid. Those ones were all alcohol markers with either Prisma or Ardex pencils over top. Okay, so in A Million Magical Creatures, I had 2 whips in this book that I have been not finishing for some reason, so I finally finished them. And they are both, so this is a book that I want to finish eventually, so I'm happy to have a couple checked off. So these are they were both supposed to be buddy colors with the lovely Jamie from Jamie's Coloring Love, and I didn't finish either one of them. I think Jamie finished this one, but I don't know if she finished the other one either. We kind of were just like, we're not gonna finish it. So I finished this one. So this one was supposed to be done in April, which is why it has this really pastel color palette. but I like it, and I've got a little bit of stickles in the clouds and in his cute little gnome beard and on the flower centers. But yeah, just tried to stick with a really pastel palette. And then this one is the other one I finished. So this one was supposed to be for May. So I'm only a few months late. I really like the way this ended up turning out. It's so cute. It just makes me smile. I had like the pink, I used water-based markers for all the pink that you see, and then used colored pencils on top. Then I have some Sparkle Pop pens, the gold and the brown, well, they're not Sparkle Pop, they're all different sparkly gel pens. So gold and brown and a little bit of pink here and there. Those are all Sparkle gel pens. And then I've got a metallic watercolor, and these are the, what are they? Cosmic Shimmer. Yes, right? Yes, my Cosmic Shimmer metallic watercolors. And I just really like the way that the unicorns turned out. And then I have all the cute little animals at the bottom. Look how cute they are. Yeah, so I really love the way this turned out. I'm very pleased. And like I said, happy to have another one done in this book. So those were my pages from A Million Magical Creatures by Lulu Mayo. I do have another one in A Million Sea Creatures. This was also a whip that I had let sit for a while, and I finished this page. So this one was one I started with Distress ink on the background, and I hated the way that it looked. So I finally went back in and tried to fix it as best I could with pencils. I don't love it, but it's good. It's fine. The background is good. I really like my my turtles and this little rainbow village thing. And then I added, again, some Cosmic Shimmer watercolor in there. Yeah, and then I got some black glaze on all of their little eyes. So, super cute. This is my first in this book, too. So, happy to have one done in here. Yeah. All right, so that is A Million Sea Creatures. I have one in Rita Berman's summer book. So this one is done in, oh, I did this one here. So this one's done in all Inktense. And then I used some stickles on the waves. I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up or not, but it's very sparkly. And yeah, this was a quick, easy page. I did this while I was waiting for my mom when she was having her surgery. So yeah, I like it. And I wanted to try to finish this side, but when I saw all these fruits and vegetables over here, I started getting, or all these fruits, I started getting weird because it's food and I have to make sure the food is perfect. So I'll do that another time. I kind of remember the colors that I used over here, but yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. So there's that one from Rita Berman's summer book. I did this one in Flowerscape in Paradise. So this is another whip that I had, and I did this page. I used water-based markers, and the reason I like the overall look of this, except I really hate that you can still see the marker lines on these darker green fruits. That's really frustrating. I did use my Crayolas, I believe, for those. I don't think I used the Tombos. But everything has pencil. I mean, everything was with a layer of watercolor or water-based markers, and then I went over top with pencils and added in like white Posca and things like that. But yeah, I was a little worried about how my limes were going to turn out. I wasn't sure exactly how to do those, and I'm not sure I love them, but they're fine. And then I didn't really know what to do in the background, so I just did a little bit of I think that's just chalk pastel, but yeah, so then I used 2 color pencils on top of those water-based markers for this page. But yeah, I think it's cool. I'm excited to do another page in here. I think this is such a beautiful book. But yeah, I thought that one was really pretty. So that is from Flowerscape in Paradise by Maggie Interios. Next we have this one here. So this one is my monthly buddy color with the lovely Megan from Disney Meg's Coloring. And we did, oh, that's not the right one. We did, where are you? Did I mark it? I did. Okay, we did this one. And I'll put Meg's up on screen on this side here so you can see. It's so cute. I love the way that her little duckies turned out. I like the clouds that she added to her page. Yeah, really love it. And thank you, Megan, for coloring these with me every month. It's been very helpful in hopefully completing this book eventually. So on my page, I did alcohol marker base and just like a really simple little half circle background. I did add in, like, draw in all of these shrubs and then whited out the lines for the grass and added my own kind of in. I did use, what pencils did I use? I used Sioux color pencils on this page. And then I also used my Posca, my yellow Posca and my white Posca to white out the lines on the ducks. Yeah, I think it's just cute. It's just adorable. I love it. Love this one. And I'm excited. We've got some pages picked out for next month, but I'm not sure which one we've decided on yet. So I will have to get back with Megan about that. But I'm getting more done in this book too. That makes me happy. So there's my 50 Farmers Miniatures page by Camellia Angel Cova. This one is going to be a little bit of a surprise. So I colored some pages in a mandala book. I had this weird urge that I felt like I needed to color a mandala. I really liked Megan's Disney Meg's Coloring. She has a monthly mandala challenge where she takes a Disney character and you're supposed to color a mandala based on those colors, with those colors. And so I really just wanted to do it. I saw some of the Donald Duck ones that people had done, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. So I decided that I was going to do it this month. So these are the ones that I did. So I did this one, and these are based on Sully, which I'll put up on screen here. And I used a little bit of Sully and a little bit of Boo as well. For my color palette. I don't color mandalas, so I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do or how I wanted to do it. So I just started coloring and it turned out okay. I don't love this weird green color that I have in here, but it is what it is. So there's that one. And then I did another one because I just had so much fun doing it. And then I did this one. And the reason I did this one was because I thought like these little purple parts and these little parts here that curl in, I thought that looked like the little monster costume that Boo wears. So I used that, and like these were like M's for Monsters Inc. I don't know, I just liked it. And then like you've got like the purple and the green stripes like Sully, so purple and turquoise, I guess. But yeah, so I now have a mandala book that I'm decently looking forward to coloring in again. And I'm going to try to do it based on Megan's prompts each month. So next month is Joy, the character Joy. And so that'll be fun because there's some nice blues and greens and yellows in there. So I think that'll be a nice one. So that is my pages, or those are my pages from the 100 Magical Mandalas coloring book from Jade Summer. Then I have one in Cocowayo, Beauties in Fairyland. I had started this one a while ago with some markers and never went back to it. And then I finally got back to it. So I had started it in the red hair was done, the red flowers, and her skin tone, and that was all I had done. And so I went through and decided again on a patriotic color palette, and just kind of went for it. And there were these weird swirls on like over here and over here. So then I just added some more in on the sides around, and then added some fun dots and stuff. I'll hold it up close so you can kind of see like all the little dots and stuff and swirlies around the outsides that I added in. That was kind of fun. And then I added some silver embellishments with a sparkle pop pen, drew in these little stars on the wings. Yeah, just really just had fun with it, and went for my patriotic fairy. So I thought she turned out kind of cute. But yeah. So there's that one. That is Beauties in Fairyland by Coco Wyo. Then I have 2 pages done by Hannah Carlson. The first one is in Summer Nights, and I wanted to get one done in this book this summer, so I kind of was looking through what I had, and I had this one. This is the one I finished. I had this one done partially. I had the grasshopper and the flowers done with, I think, Inktense, and then I went through and added in some, like, lots of, I don't know if you can see all the sparkle on there. I've got like stickles all over the place on the dots. I have some metallic watercolor on the grasshopper, and then added white Posca on all the flowers. I just really like the way this turned out. Did a really soft night sky, like a dusk kind of sky, because all of my backgrounds in here, if they have like a sky background, they're all going to be night. So this is like, you know, I don't know, night. I decided it was it was not a sunrise, it's a sunset. So yeah, all my skies in this one are going to be night skies. But I thought it turned out really cool. And again, I'm hoping you can see all the fun, sparkly, glitter, shiny bits. Really enjoyed coloring this. I haven't worked in this book in a really long time, and wanted to get another one done. I did start a couple more as well. So this is the start of a galaxy sky. I don't like the way that's going yet, but I'm going to fix it. And then I started something else. What else did I start in here? This one. So again, that's just one layer of Inktense, I think. So I'll have to come back in and add more. But there's going to be like a night sky-ish behind the bird, and then, yeah, all in that, within that circle. Or I guess maybe coming out a little bit, because I kind of just made a mess. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm excited to color more in here. So I've got like things started. So this one, like, you know, that could be a night sky. That one is, like I said, it's going to get redone. But then I have a whip in here. That's this one that I really wanted to try to work on. And I have several images of this colored pinned on Pinterest. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to color my little lizard. And I've been stumped for several years on that one. But yeah, everything else I have finished in here is all night skies. So I'm excited to do some more in this book. So yeah, I love this. Love the way that turned out. That was from Summer Nights by Hannah Carlson. The other one I finished was in Daydreams, which is one of my books I want to finish eventually. And this one is, nope, that's not it. This one was one where I had the background done and had not, there it is, had not finished it. So I finished this one. So this one had been done for a really long time, and I just finally finished the other side. I had, like I said, I had the background done. I drew in all of the patterns and stuff on the fish and colored that all in. I think I used Prismacolors for this. Yeah, Prismacolors and Distress ink in the background. So yeah, I thought he turned out cute. And then I did a few bubbles to mirror the bubbles on that side. But yeah, this was fun too. I thought I was not going to like it, but I liked it. I enjoyed, doing that. Now, is it perfect? No, but because I don't draw things like this all the time. So I just did my best, and actually kind of, you know, loved the way that it turned out. I had a lot of fun with it. So there's that. And then my next one I'm going to try to do, I think, is this one, which is why I have that marked there. So wish me luck. Wish me luck. Okay. Next I have some, oh, I forgot a page. I'm gonna have to go get a book. Hang on just a second. Okay, so this month I did a how I color foxes video, where I just fell in love with every fox picture that I found. So I have several started and 2 finished. So I wanted to share with you the ones that I started. So I started this one. I didn't get back to it. I love this book. I really want to color it, and I just haven't gotten back to it. But there's the start. I also started the one in Rita Berman's Land book, which is this one. So this is all done with Inktense so far. I think it's really cute. Love this book. I wanted to keep coloring in it, but other pages were calling me. So there's that one. And then I did also start the one from Flora that I found, which was this one. And this is all with definitely water-based markers. And then I think that might be Inktense. Yeah, it's some kind of water medium for sure in there. I think it's Inktense. Yeah. So that's started. It's not finished, but I like the way it's going so far. So hopefully I'll be able to finish that here in the next couple months, because I love this book and love the way it's going. All right, and then in Furballs here, I did finish my fox page. So I have this one finished, which turned out so cute. I love it. Look how cute it is. I used Inktense in the background, water-based markers for the flowers, and then a little sparkly gel pen on the little berries and stuff. But like I said, this book is going to be super simple. So it's just going to be straight like Inktense water mediums on here, and then not a ton of shading or anything. I'm just going to try to shade the best I can with the water mediums themselves. But yeah, really like the way that turned out. And I had to put several layers of Inktense on there, and it did not bleed through, so that's the good news. So yeah, so there's the other one that I've done in this book too. So they're just simple and cute and fun, and yeah, like it a lot. Then I also have a finished fox page in Menagerie by Fabiana Attanasio, and I did this one. I used, oh, sorry, what am I, okay. I used alcohol markers as a base. Then I used, which pencils did I use for this one? I used Black Widow pencils and Prismacolor pencils. So I used Black Widow on the fur, Prismacolor on the background things and these flowers, and then I used some metallic watercolor for all of the confetti pieces. Really like the way that turned out. Prismacolor on the mask here. Yeah, so if you're interested, I will link in the description this How I Color Foxes video, so you can see how I did the 2 foxes from those 2 completed pages. Yeah, just really love this. Love the color palette that I picked out. How the orange just kind of pops off of this turquoisey color. Yeah, really, really like this page. So there we go. That is it. Those are all my Foxy pages. Next, I've got one in Crystal Vogel's, I don't know how to say that, but it's this cute fairy book. And I did this. This is just the cover page, and I just used some Inktense. This was like a real quick and easy page. I did this over at my mom's while I was helping her kind of heal and stuff. When she took a nap one day, I just busted that out. Yeah, it's just all different Inktense pencils. It's a little messy and a little, I don't know, it's just very watercolory, and I like the look of that with these little characters, because it just kind of all has that same look. So I'm going to try to use water mediums in this book as well. We'll have to see. Like, some of these ones are really tiny. Like, there's little tiny images, and I know that I won't be able to use water mediums on some of it, but a lot of it, yeah, see, I started the branches here with water mediums as well. But then I was like, I don't know how to color that bird. So then I would have to go look up a bird and try to color it like that, because I'm crazy. But yeah, there's that. I thought it was really cute. So yeah, that is from Crystal Vogel. The next one that I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to keep this open. This is from Mythographic Odyssey. This is another whip that I had for a while, and I colored this one. This is, I think, called Tree People, maybe. I have an alcohol marker base, and then Prismacolors on top. Some paint pens kind of sprinkled in and around, like on the wings of the flying turtles. Some dots here on the flowers. Yeah, I just really like the way this ended up looking. Like, I just think it's super cool. The tree took forever. Like, I don't ever want to color just a tree like that again. because it took ages. All the shading that I had to do, it was not fun. That I had to do, that I forced myself to do. It probably would have been fine if I had just kept it with the, the marker colors that I had on there already, but I couldn't do that. I needed all of the shading in there. But yeah, really, really like the way this one turned out too. So there we go. That is from Mythographic Odyssey. Okay, and then we come to my Yana Prosperina pages. So Corey from Colorfully Optimistic, and I had a color along on Instagram this month. It was Yana in July. So we colored all of our Yana Prosperina books. So the first one that I did was in Fairy Volume 2. This is Yana's new book. There's a flip through on my Instagram channel if you're interested. But yeah, it's a gorgeous book. And I did this one. So I had started this last month. I had an alcohol marker base, and then I used some distress inks in the background. And then I think for the hair, I used, it says Prisma, but I don't know that I use Prismas. I might have. Let's see. Let me look at this a little bit. Yeah, I think I did use Prismas, which is surprising because I don't usually use Prisma on hair, but I did. So Prismas for all the shading, some Posca pens for all the dots and stuff, sparkly bits. Yeah, it's just a cute page. I like it. So yeah, so there's that one. That's from Fairy Volume 2. In Mermaids, I had one that was a whip, that had been a whip for a while, and it's this one. So I finished this girl up. I had an alcohol marker base done on everything, but I hadn't done any shading. I hadn't done the metallic work on the anchor there, and then I did a really light, I don't even know if you can see it, really light stencil work in the background. So it's like this mandala, that mandala stencil that I had. And so I just put that down and used some chalk pastel to add some color there, and then sprinkled it with some metallic watercolor. And then I used Folk Art Extreme Glitter, the holographic one, on her fins, and added a little yellow stickles to the fish. But yeah, I thought she turned out really cool. She's very sparkly. And again, I'm just going to keep moving it around because I like seeing all that shimmer and shine. It just makes me happy. So yeah, so there's that one from Mermaids. I also had a whip in World of Fairies, which was this one. So I had the alcohol marker base and the background done for a really long time, and then just hadn't been able to get back to it to finish it up. So I finally went back in and added in my shading, added in some little fun details on the moss, and some stuff around her hair there, and then put some stickles on her wings. Again, hoping you can see that. But I thought she turned out really cool. I like her a lot too. I just had a lot of fun this month with the Yana pages. Speaking of, there's another one in this book, which is one of my favorites this month. So it's this one. This is one I started on stream. I did a live stream buddy color with Corey over on her channel. And I had started this page. And then I used, so I had chalk pastel in the background. And then I think Starjoy Gold is the pencils that I was using. Yeah, just really enjoyed it. And then I had to fight with the background for a really long time to get it to kind of do what I wanted it to do. I had also looked up, here we go, a lot of Yana Prosperina pages. So, like her original artwork. So I found this one. So this is kind of that original artwork. So I wanted something like that in the background, and I think I did okay. For sure she did like watercolors or something in the background on this, so that or gouache or something to make it look all, but I didn't have that because this paper is not great with watercolors. So I just did, the what am I trying to say? The chalk pastel, and then pencils over top to try to get those, like these little lines and stuff that you can see on there. And then I just highlighted some of that with little paint pens. I do have, it's going to be hard, I don't know that you're going to see it, but I do have some of the, oh, what's it called? What is that stuff called? This thing, what is it? Wink of Stella, on the standing stones and on the butterflies there. Oh no, the butterflies have stickles, but it's like a clear stickles. Stickles on her wings, stickles on this little acorn lamp. And then I whited out the stones and like the grass and stuff and tried to kind of push all that in the background so that it wasn't standing out so much. Added in some fun other little like leaf bits back in the background. Yeah, just, I love this one. Really, really enjoyed it. And love the way that it turned out. So yeah, that one's one of my favorites. And I'm going to keep all of these because I'm going to probably use those for some inspiration other times on other pages. So there's that. Those are the two from World of Fairies. I have one from Winter Magic. Since it was July and it's Christmas in July, I did this one. She's really cute. I like her a lot. I used some, oh, I guess, yeah. So I just used a little bit of gray on the wings so that I could do silver. I think I did my gray was a little too dark, but I wanted to do the silver extreme glitter on her wings. And then I did a gold and silver sparkle pop pen. I don't love the gold mixed in here. It's too, I don't know, too brassy maybe. I don't love the way that turned out, but it's okay. It's fine. I mean, silver and gold is a thing, but I just don't like the way that it looks with all that stuff. So, and then I also used 2 color pencils on this page, I believe. No, I lied. I used Prismacolor pencils. And then the background is chalk pastels and a stencil. And yeah, she just turned out cute. I like her a lot. It was fun to do a Christmas page. And I love this book, so happy to do another one in there. So in Witch Magic, this is a newer book to me. This was my first page in this one, and I colored this one. So this is the original illustration. Look how pretty it is. So pretty. And then I went with pinks. So I all over pink. Oh no, I actually had a palette. That's what it is. So Amanda Colors has a palette challenge each month, and so she had like this pink and tan. I'll put it on screen if I can find it still. But that was the color palette, and I tried to stick to that as best I could. I did add some green in for the foliage, but for the most part, it was all those colors. Used a stencil and some chalk pastel in the background. Yeah. Alcohol marker base. Sioux color pencils for all the pencil work. And it turned out really cute. I like it a lot. So yeah, so that was from Witch Magic. And then last but not least, sorry, I know this was a ton of pages, and if you're still here, thank you so much. But last but not least, in the original fairy coloring book, this is the book that made me fall in love with Yana's artwork. I colored this one. So this one is, this book is also one that I want to finish eventually. So really happy to have another one done. But yeah, this is kind of a love letter to 2 of my favorite characters from Critical Role. So this is Vax and Keyleth. And yeah, just really love the way they turned out. Really like Keyleth's freckles in her hair. And then Vax is supposed to be like pale with black hair. So yeah. All right, and that is it. Those are all my pages. Like I said, I know this is a really long video, and if you've been here the whole time and you stuck around, I appreciate it. I think these 2 are probably my favorites of the month. Let me know what your favorite is below in the comments. I'd love to hear. And yeah, that's it for me today. Thanks so much for being here, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.